Hey guys, welcome to the Daily Dose. It is Veterans Day, 11/11, November 11th, 2025. Happy Veterans Day to all. I want to talk about this continuing issue of gambling and what's going on. We talked a lot about the NBA and the FBI indictments for that. Now we have both college basketball, where some players from schools like New Orleans and Arizona State were caught up in potentially rigging games for co-conspirators and getting less points and all those kind of things. And then we have Major League Baseball federal indictments of two Cleveland Guardians pitchers where they're involved with throwing a rigged pitch, a ball or a strike or whatever it may be, and again, helping out their betting friends, co-conspirators. Federal indictments with wire fraud and wire fraud and conspiracy against those two Guardians players. This follows what went on with the NBA. Here's the thread in all this. Prop bets. Proposition bets. When most people think about sports betting, they think about the spread. Like you're supposed to win by 7 points. You win by more than 7, you win the bet. You win by less than 7 or lose the game, you lose the bet. That's what everyone seems to know, but those in the know about sports betting know a lot about these prop bets. Proposition bets are that a player gets less points, rebounds, assists, or more points, rebounds, or assists, or that a ball or a strike will be the next pitch, or that in football, the next play will be a run or a pass. This is available for sports bettors in most situations. That's the thread running through all of this. And you could say, well, why don't the sports books stop doing this with all this potential for abuse? And the answer is because it makes some money. One estimate I read is like 24% of the handle of sports betting is on these prop bets. So why would they get rid of them? Well, Major League Baseball has taken a step. They have just announced that their operators have agreed, and they have agreed, that no prop bets for individual pitches of more than $200. So individual pitches like the ball strike, the thing that happened with the two Cleveland Guardians pitchers who were suspended from baseball, of course, or on leave. So this is where we are. Baseball stepping in. It's not a huge thing. You limit it to $200, but more should do that. Basketball, football, college sports should do that. No prop bets. And college sports was considering allowing college athletes to bet on pro sports. That was put on hold. Probably won't pass now because it's just this continued credibility. And again, full disclosure, my podcast sponsored by DraftKings. But DraftKings and FanDuel are everywhere, and the access is available. So what we need to do, I think, as adults in this country, is to limit the options. And an easy way is just get rid of the prop bets. Now, I know there's going to be fights from the sports books, but hey, this is potential for abuse, not only from the athletes involved, but from the easy access to bettors that could allow for some addiction, and they'll always lose. In the end, they'll always lose, absent this cheating. Okay, have a great day. Talk to you later in the week.